Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am sharing with you all my winter empties. I have a lot of product here and hopefully I am able to breeze right through all of these. Yeah, so we're just gonna talk about trash today. The trash that I have been holding on throughout the winter. I do want to share with you all that there is a vlog to you coming soon after this video uploads. I did get a chemical peel and I am currently peeling here along the chin, so I filmed that vlog to sort of share my experience with you all, and I did just want to do kind of like a fresh faced look over the skin. I don't think I'm going to like physically shed skin here throughout this video, but if the makeup does look a little funny here along the chin, that is why. Before we begin with today's video, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be sure to follow me on all of my other social media platforms. I will link those down below for you. I have a healthy mixture of skincare, body, hair, and makeup. And I do just want to breeze right through. Did I love it? Would I recommend? Would I repurchase? Some of these are repeats. Some of these you have heard me talk about before. And these are just products that I have, you know, obviously used and maybe loved. Let's begin. I do have two cleansers this time around. I have the Murad Environmental Shield Essential C Cleanser. This is a mini that they very generously sent to me a while back, and I liked this cleanser. It's a gel-based cleanser. It removes makeup. It removes the, you know, impurities that you've collected over the skin throughout the day. It is very gentle. It does contain fragrance, so if you are you know, if you don't dig fragrance in your skincare products, this is probably something you do not want to try or invest in, but I really enjoyed this. I also have the Murad Hydration Prebiotic 4-in-1 Multi-Cleanser. We did really just have a rough start to begin with. I did not enjoy this as a nighttime double cleanser. That I will say. I enjoyed this more as an AM cleanser and as a cleanser post dog walks to just remove all of the SPF from the skin. She is very gentle, creamy, perfect for, I would say, dry, dehydrated, or even sensitive skin. This is non-drying, non-stripping, so I would recommend this cleanser to those people or to those skin types. Look, I put my Berga Nadia case today in honor of Valentine's Day. Now let's move on to facial mists. I did use a ton of these during winter. It's still kind of a winter, but let's start with the DHC Super Collagen Mist. I love this as a kind of makeup setting spray. It's hydrating. Does it stimulate collagen synthesis within the skin? I don't really know, because it is kind of like the very last step in my routine. I don't know if it really stimulated collagen synthesis. This has a very, very fine spray, which is one of my favorite sprays that I have tried, and this is maybe my second or third unit of this product and I like it. You can purchase this at Costco. I think you get 2 bottles for like 12 or 15 bucks. I could be very wrong, but if you're a Costco member, have a look at their skincare. They have a number of deals there as well. I've really enjoyed this alone or as a toner. I do not enjoy this. I do enjoy this more as a makeup setting spray for a dewy, hydrated, luminous look to the skin. The next mist or toner that I used throughout the winter is the Goldfadden MD Mist RX Daily Nutrient Mist. This is specifically for dull, dehydrated skin, and she is pricey, but I enjoyed this at the very start of winter where the weather really went from like kind of cold to like really California cold. It really helped to quench my dry, dehydrated skin. At one point I was blasting the heat at work, in the car, and at home, that my skin got really dry and flaky, dehydrated essentially, and I wasn't drinking enough water. So I would mist a couple of layers of this after a shower, and I would also mist this throughout the day to kind of quench that tight skin. Really enjoyed this. If you have chronically dehydrated skin, this is a great investment for you. Highly recommend if, again, you have chronically dehydrated skin. I also emptied my holy grail, Murad Hydrating Toner. This has been a staple in my skincare routines for years and years, and I probably empty at least one of these in every Empties video. I do have a backup of this. I love the scent. I love the mister. This is just one of my favorite toners of life. If you've been following me for a long time, you know it. For facial serums, I do have a few as well. I have 2 Drunk Elephant serums. The first is the B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. This is a mini, but this is one of my favorite kind of hydrating serums. I typically reach for this during drier, colder months. I don't think I reach for this during like summer. Yeah, I don't think so, unless I'm trying to like buffer a glycolic acid serum. This is just a great serum overall. Drunk Elephant describes this as a cool drink of water for your thirsty skin. This ultra hydrating gel replenishes the complexion and improves the skin, the look of skin texture and tone. You can, you know, cocktail this as Drunk Elephant loves to do. I personally just like to layer it. If my skin is feeling tight, dry, dehydrated, I will layer this underneath whatever else I decide to put on over top the skin. I think this was one of my first like Drunk Elephant discoveries, along with the C-Firma Day Serum, which I also emptied. This is one of my favorite vitamin C serums. She does oxidize fairly quickly and she can be a little sticky, but she does have the pumpkin ferment enzymes that I love. So not only do you get vitamin C within this serum, but you also get an enzymatic exfoliation throughout the day. When I initially started using the serum, I saw like I used to have a little brown spot here along the bridge of my nose, and one unit of this took care of that spot almost immediately, and I just love how glowy, plump, and smooth this makes my skin look. So I do I have a backup of these? Yeah, I have a mini. Next I have the Farmacy Very Cherry Bright. This is a 15% clean vitamin C serum with acerola cherry. I used this so fast and I enjoyed this quite a bit. Number of differences between these two. This one doesn't have like an enzyme or an enzymatic exfoliation packed into it, but she is a clear serum, will not oxidize, and this is not sticky at all. You do have 4 forms of hyaluronic acid for brightening, firming, and hydrating the skin. I found this to be a little bit more hydrating than brightening of the skin, and this played very well with the rest of my skincare products. Overall, I really enjoyed this. If, for example, you don't necessarily enjoy like L-ascorbic acid, or your skin kind of, you know, wants to shy away from it, this is a great investment for you. Next, I have the Murad Revitalisier Recovery Serum. I like this a lot. This is one of the more richer, more hydrating serums that I have in my collection. I do have one that I'm also currently kind of working through. Sometimes I will just use her as an eye serum, or if I'm feeling really parched, dehydrated, I will use it as an all over serum. This is meant to kind of smooth away fine lines, and I really enjoy it as an eye serum. I feel like after about 2 hours, there's a lot of kind of depuffing and kind of diffusing of the finer lines with use of this serum. I really, really enjoy this, and I have a couple of clients who still enjoy this serum. Love moisturizers. I have 2 Drunk Elephant minis, the LALA Retro Whipped Cream and the PROTINI Polypeptide Cream. This made it to my best of skincare in 2017, 2018, and 2019, and I really enjoy this. I might actually give the full size of this a go soon. I know that the larger one that I have as a backup is been reformulated, so we'll see how I feel about that. So I will keep you posted in maybe a favorites video coming up, but I really enjoy both of these. I can get away with using this morning and evening, and this is more of an evening moisturizer for me. I love using this year round, and this is more of a fall time kind of winter moisturizer for me. Both excellent formulas. I love that this is not fragranced, no artificial coloring, and cruelty-free. SPFs. I do have the Peter Thomas Roth Max Naked Mineral SPF 45. I like this stuff a lot. Works nicely under a number of, over a number of products. Great coverage. It does give my skin a healthy, luminous glow. I like this a lot. I do have a backup of this waiting for me to use it. And then I just emptied this out today. This is the Farmacy Green Defense Daily Mineral Sunscreen. This is an SPF of 30. And this gives me kind of like a matte, dewy look to the skin. This is definitely more of a luminous, glowy look to the skin. I like them both, but I think I prefer the Farmacy a little bit better. I can get away with using this year round, and although I did use a unit of this during like summer, I prefer this during colder, drier months. And yeah, I've enjoyed a number of these units as well. I think this might be my second one, but I like this a lot. Both excellent, excellent sunscreens. It totally depends on what you're looking for. I think Peter Thomas Roth tests on animals, whereas Farmacy does not. So it, you know, totally depends on what you look for in a brand, but I would recommend both of these to you. For a mask, I did empty the TLC Sukari BabyFacial. This is like pro results at home. I did film a video on this a while back ago. If I'm up to it, I will link it up here or down below. I love this stuff. Excellent resurfacer, brightener, perfect for those self-care Sundays where you just want to, you know, get rid of dead cellular debris over top, where you really just want to start your week with fresh, retexturized skin. So pro results at home, excellent, excellent product. Would recommend. Have a backup. Then I have the OUAI Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. Really enjoyed this as well. I just emptied this out today as well. I was putting on some makeup today and I used the last drop. Did not expect to include this in this video, but I really enjoyed this. This is fragranced, so again, if you are in the fragrance-free party of skincare or makeup, this may not be it for you, but it really does kind of smooth and brighten up dull skin. Like I said, I did get a chemical peel, so I'm kind of shedding dead old skin and bringing up new skin. So this kind of helped to give the skin a healthy, luminous glow while again combating that peeling kind of flakiness that is going on here along the chin. But I really enjoyed this throughout late summer or maybe even early summer. I would go back and forth between another face primer that I have here, but really enjoyed this. Just helps to kind of brighten and smooth the skin. I also like that it comes in a pump and that you don't have to dip your fingers in it because it's got, you know, that yellow kind of tint to it. It does help to kind of neutralize any uneven tone. Let's chat body care. I have the Body Shop Vitamin E Nourishing Body Butter. I enjoyed this. It just doesn't smell like it did before. I like this. It's a much thicker body moisturizer than what I am used to. But one of the fragrances that I love from the Body Shop is the Moringa scent. It just reminds me of my time in Valencia, Spain. I remember going through or landing at the airport and realizing that I had forgotten to bring a moisturizer or a body moisturizer, so I picked one up at the airport and I just love that scent. It just brings back so many lovely memories from Valencia, España. And then I have the Farmacy Honey Butter Body. This is an ultra hydrating body cream. I enjoyed this. I mixed her in with the oil that they released because that oil did not work on my skin, so I mixed it in with this to make this a little bit richer. This is a more lightweight body moisturizer. I feel like if you have like dry skin, something like this would be best, whereas if you have like normal skin, this would be better for you since she is kind of lighter in weight, but still hydrating and moisturizing. Really enjoyed this. I think this was limited edition though. Kind of hoping they would maybe like release one that smells like cherries. That would be really nice. Perfect for like spring and summer. If that you know, does happen, I would totally buy this again. Unless she is still available, then I am working through other things though, so I may just have to wait because I do want to minimize my waste. So I would recommend this if it's still available for like normal skin types. Well, actually, let's do fragrances. This is from Bath & Body in the Sun. Emptied this, and then this is the Pacifica French Lilac Perfumed Hair and Body Mist. Both of these I wouldn't buy again. I feel like I enjoyed this in the beginning when I initially bought it because of the scent. It was something that I hadn't, you know, purchased or used before. But I felt like for both of these, the scent just didn't last long enough. I am using the Bum Bum Cream mist, and I love that because I can smell that throughout the day. But this, at the end of the day, I no longer smell of this. So these, unfortunately, are a no-go for me in the future. For hair, I have the OUAI Scalp and Body Scrub. This is the second unit that I have used of this, and I have loved this so much. I did, however, get sent a package by Prebiotic, and I have been using the Scalp Detox Shampoo. That is really good. I didn't realize how good that was. So this may be my last unit of this, unfortunately. While I love all of the scents that OUAI carries or makes or adds into their products, I may just not go back to this because I just tried the Briogeo. And I did just buy this as well. You saw this in my haul, so I may just just stick to purchasing the OUAI perfumes instead of this again, sadly. Let me know if you've tried that Briogeo product. You'll know what I'm talking about. It is a best of Allure, so I can totally understand why people love it. I feel like since I started using that, I don't have to use a ton of dry shampoo, which I also love. Then I have the OUAI Treatment Mask. This is the first full-size unit of this that I have used, and I have loved it as well. I am trying something different, and that has been magical too. I feel like my hair is softer, even though I am styling it a lot more than I used to, because before I could really care less about my hair, but now I'm like, maybe I should take care of it since I spend a lot of money to get it like colored and cut. So I don't know if I'll be repurchasing this again. And then this is the OUAI Texturizing Hairspray. This, I already have a backup for this, and I love this stuff a lot. Just gives my hair some volume after straightening it. I didn't use it over the hair today. I love this. I love this stuff a lot. So this might be quite a long video. Let's do more hair. I have emptied out the R+Co Death Valley Dry Shampoo. This was very kindly sent to me by R+Co, and I really enjoyed this dry shampoo. Loved the scent. So if you're into like richly or highly scented dry shampoos, this is it. She can be a little pricey. For a more budget friendly option, I do have the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy or the Beach Babe Texturizing Dry Shampoo. These are scented, but very, very minimal scent. Definitely not as much as this guy, and not as much as the Retexturizing hairspray here. But this would be my kind of like everyday, like, oh, it's a Wednesday, you know, dry shampoo. And this is my, oh, it's Thursday, we're smelly. We need to, you know, get rid of that scent, but we also need to, you know, get rid of some oils over the scalp. And then I do have the Native deodorant, which I have loved. I am currently using another scent, but I love this stuff. Prevents me from perspiring. It's just a very natural deodorant. No rash. Now let's chat makeup. I have 1 foundation, 3 concealers, and a few mascaras. So I have the, don't judge, Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. This has been through the ringer, but she's now empty, and I do have a new one. I love the performance of this. I mostly use this during like spring, summer, and I recently emptied her out. My current foundation combo, as you may have already seen in a video or two, is this, and this is what I'm currently wearing over the skin today. I do have a few concealer empties. I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I like this, and I used it just because I had it. The wand is kind of small. Coverage is not as good as the Tarte Shape Tape or the Too Faced Multi-Use Concealer for that price range. So I don't think I'm going to be purchasing this again. My everyday concealer is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Unless I have like really intense dark under eye circles, will I go with the Too Faced, but this is my perfect kind of everyday concealer. It's what I have underneath the eyes today. This is excellent. It's made in the USA. It's cruelty-free, and it's very inexpensive. And then I emptied a number of these ColourPop Brow Boss pencils. This is my go-to for brows, and I think I have 3 as backups. I just love this. I do transition or go from the dark brown to the ash brown shade. So I kind of use one or the other. Love these. It's what I have on the brows today. For mascaras, I have the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume. I liked this. This I got in a Sephora Play box. I liked the wand. It was okay. Then I have the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. The wand was okay as well. Then I have the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder. I like this wand. I like this wand a lot. This is something that I have used full size as well. And then my favorite, the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Love this wand, and I have a full size of this, which is what I have on my eyes today. Love this mascara. Then I emptied the Cils Booster XL mascara base. This unfortunately is not cruelty free, but I did enjoy how it kind of gave my lashes more volume. I didn't purchase that one when I wanted to go in with a mascara primer, but I did purchase the Marc Jacobs Prime Velvet Primer, which I love. This is cruelty free, and this has an interesting wand as well. Not necessarily my favorite, but I enjoy it. It's the mascara that I am very particular with as far as the wand is concerned. And then I have the Fenty Beauty Lip Gloss. This is an excellent lip gloss in Fenty Glow, the Gloss Bomb Fenty Glow Empty. I have a ton of glosses that I got in the Bare Minerals, what is it, 24, 25 Days of Clean Beauty Advent Calendar. So I'm going to use those, and then I might repurchase this. I like this stuff a lot. I really enjoyed that gloss. So good. I did forget to mention a tool that I replaced. This is the Tweezerman Rose Gold Lash Curler. Wow. I was doing myself a huge disservice by not having replaced this soon enough. I did purchase the Tarte Lash Curler, which you saw in my haul a few weeks ago. I've really been enjoying this. Like, wow, I really hated curling my lashes because I had the oldest lash curler known to man curling my lashes. But I've really been enjoying this a lot. I think I would definitely recommend using this lash curler, you know, in case you're looking for one or need to replace your old one as well. I feel like my lashes are just looking nice and curled now rather than, you know, just shooting straight out at you. So that is all I have for today's Empties video. I hope it wasn't too long for you all. Let me know if you have used any of these products that I mentioned today and if you have enjoyed them, or if you didn't. Let me know if you would recommend those products in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like this video if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Is that dog hair? Probably. So this is going bye-bye. Okay.